Doug Gottlieb Show here on Fox Sports Radio. They call him Nuke, or you can just call him the best wide receiver in the NFL. He's DeAndre Hopkins of the Houston Texans, and he joins us on behalf of Hardee's and Carl's Jr.
Oh, thank you, man.
The story of your mom, your relationship with your mom, you handling her football, when you catch – the whole thing. What's it like for everyone else now to know your story?
For us – we're a humble family, so we really don't overthink or, overlook things. We're very appreciative to have that platform to be able to send a message out to the world that's positive, that it will be able to help a lot of other people in situations like that. So for us, for that to be out there, we're grateful, especially us being able to help, knowing that a message like that and, revealing what we went through. It wasn't easy for my mom and not to do that.
Yeah.
But my mom, she wanted the world to know the message and what we stand for.
She seems like an amazing woman, and somebody I know that you count on for advice and comfort. What'd she say after you lost to the Chiefs?
Oh man, her words after we lost to the Chiefs was, my mom is my hardest critic. And she knows football. She grew up in a football family. She had a brother playing in the NFL. Her dad was a Hall of Fame football player. So her message after the Chiefs loss was, pick your head up, work harder in the off season so we can be in the Super Bowl next year.
I love her. I love her even more. She wasn't on Bill O'Brien about the fake punt. She wasn't like, I can't believe the fake punt. Fire him right now. She didn't do them.
No, my mom, we keep it positive, man. We only control what we can control, and that's what my mom preached to me. So everything else will happen.
Okay, so what is your reaction? Yesterday, B.O.B. was named general manager. So your head coach, and he's the general manager. What's your reaction?
I really had no reaction. He's a great coach. He's a great man. So I'm sure, he's going to do the best of his ability for this organization to win a Super Bowl. I have no doubt about it.
When you guys are up 17 on the Chiefs, did you think, we got this? This is what honestly was going through your mind when you're looking up at the scoreboard?
When we were up 24-0, I was telling everyone, around us, man, for some reason I never got happy about that because I know they're the type team that 24 points is nothing to them. So
is that a mistake though? Could you? I don't know.
I wouldn't say it's a mistake, man, but a lot of guys on the sideline thought we had the game, but in my head I was like, nah, this game isn't over.
Yeah, there's some bad boys over there.
Yeah, it's Patrick Mahomes, man.
4 touchdowns in the second quarter.
Is that a record?
I don't know. It should be. And I just got to be such a deflating feeling.
Yeah.
So look, they're going to be there. You and Deshaun, you're going to be does it feel like that's who you're going to have to go through for as long as you're going to be in the AFC, right?
No question. Them or Baltimore. And I feel like, we played Baltimore, played a tough game against them, but for sure the Chiefs is going to be that team that we have to get through.
Yeah. No, and Baltimore with Lamar and that defense, they got a great kicking game. What's Deshaun really like? Man,
a lot of people, look at him and, man, he is what you see. He's chill at all times.
The stuff he does, the escape the week before.
Yeah.
He had the one where he couldn't see.
Right.
What game was that where he couldn't see?
Man, the freaking the Oakland game.
Yeah. He can't see. He throws a touchdown pass.
Right. Dude's a warrior, man.
Yes.
He wants to
play
win.
with a collapsed lung.
Man.
Not this year, last year, right?
Yeah.
He went to Jacksonville, had to go in a van to Jacksonville, but he wanted to play.
Yep. And took a separate plane back and or a bus back. The dude is a warrior, man. Everything he does, he competes in. Playing basketball, anything, he's a warrior.
Is he good?
He's great.
Yeah, he's a good hooper.
He's a good hooper, man.
Better than you?
He might have a better three ball. He might have a better 3-point shot than me.
Well, that's the new age analytics, shooting threes, 3-point line to 3-point line.
Yeah.
You're more mid-range?
I'm a dunker, man.
You're a dunker?
I like to dunk on you, take everything away from you.
Give me a cornerback who you dusted this year. You're like, I own that guy this year.
Oh, man, I have respect for a lot of guys in this league, but I would say one guy I love playing against that I definitely am happy when I beat him, Stephon Gilmore. I think I got the best of Stephon this year against the Patriots.
That was big when you guys beat them. I mean, you could see the look on everybody's face when you walked out the field like, we finally got the Patriots.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't beat them since I've been in the Texans franchise.
Yeah.
So
well, at least you guys didn't break out those Letterman jackets that they had back in the day.
Right.
When they went up there, I think on a Monday night.
I remember hearing about that.
Okay, so who is the guy who gave you the most trouble? Give me a guy who's better than you thought or better than maybe America thinks at covering Nuke Hopkins.
A guy that people think is, man.
They just don't talk about, like, look, we talk about the top-level guys, and
right.
a lot of times it's the guys that do the most talking we talk the most about.
Of course.
Who's the dude who, like, you wouldn't even know this guy, but he is nice?
Oh, man, I would definitely have to say, besides Jalen, I'm going to go A.J. Boye.
A.J. Boye, Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah, he's nice.
He's been playing against me for 7 years. We came in the NFL together. So we practice against each other every day. And he knows a lot of my tendencies. He knows a lot of my route tree levels. So I would say A.J. Boye. He actually played me tougher than expected.
All right. Now, were you always a meat guy? Because I know with Carl's Jr. and Hardee's, they have the Beyond Meat burgers.
Correct.
Are you always a burger guy?
Man, I was, man.
Okay, so your burger, like, growing up?
Man, growing up, actually the first fast food that I ate at probably until I could eat somewhere else was Hardee's in South Carolina. We call it Hardee's.
Yeah.
McDonald's was pretty far from where I live, so Hardee's was legit walking distance.
Okay, so how would you have your burger? Like when you were growing up, you ketchup, mustard?
Honey mustard.
Honey mustard. Very nice. That's a nice addition right there.
Got to dip it. I'm a dipping guy.
You're a dipping guy?
Yeah, I don't like to put it on.
Now, would you do the honey mustard and sweet tea? That sounds like that's too much.
Nah.
Too much sugar.
Yeah.
Cheese?
No cheese.
Tomato?
Lettuce.
Okay.
No onions.
No onions.
Yep.
Dip it in the honey mustard. So they got you to try the Beyond Meat?
So I tried the Beyond Meat. Man, it probably was like 4 or 5. Man, as soon as they made it in California.
Yeah.
One of my friends I trained with out there, he was eating it, and
Who's that?
His name is Victor. Vic, yeah.
You can give him a shout out?
Yeah, Vic. So Victory Bells.
Yeah.
We were training together, and he would order it for a week, and I had no idea that it wasn't meat. And legit, I'm eating this, and I'm thinking that it's meat, and then finally he told me, he was like, "Nah, this is a vegetarian burger." And I was like, "Wow, you seriously? Like, it tastes like meat."
Yeah. So now you're a flexitarian. You got a flexitarian diet.
Flexitarian, yeah.
You'll just eat whatever.
Yeah, but I prefer Beyond Meat, especially during times like this in the off season when I'm rehabbing. It helps the recovery pretty good for me, especially. Inflammation is a big thing that it helps.
Yeah, it's really amazing. So Monday, February 3rd, Carl's Jr. and Hardee's restaurants are offering one free Beyond Meat item: burgers, breakfast burritos, biscuits from their all-day Beyond Meat menu to anyone who uses the code word Beyond the Game. I will point out, code word is supposed to be singular, Beyond the Game. So code phrase, but you say Beyond the Game. You walk in, you go Beyond the Game.
Go Beyond the Game, and you have to buy a large drink.
Okay.
To get that, yeah, you buy a large drink, and it's pretty
buy
cool what they're doing.
Buy a large drink to get whatever burger you want is a pretty good deal.
Whatever burger, breakfast, it's pretty cool, man. It's not just a burger; they're serving breakfast items too, and it's kind of game changing, man, because they're one of the first, I would say, fast food restaurants, in America that's kind of changing, the idea of just having burgers in there.
Yeah, they are
normal burgers
are changing the game. Yeah. All right, last thing, will you watch this weekend?
I will watch this weekend, of course. Sammy Watkins was a fellow teammate of mine at Clemson, so I have to watch, man. That's like my little brother.
Can you help? Like, I felt like the dudes this year at Clemson were not Clemson guys. Like, I think of Clemson guys, you guys all have long hair.
Right.
You guys all have crazy speed.
Yep.
This year, these dudes didn't. I don't remember them having long hair, and they were tall, but they didn't have the blow your doors off speed that you guys always have.
Yeah, man. And everyone said that, but those guys. They don't have the blow your door speed off, but you saw the reverse, touchdown that T. Higgins had.
Yeah.
They have enough speed to play in the next level and be successful. But those guys, man, 6'5", 6'6", I think that's substitutes for that 4'4".
Hey, can you help me out with something? So when I did a game down there last year, and some of the Clemson guys were like, "Look, man, you got to understand this Dabo deal." And I was like, explain it to me. Like, even when he was an assistant and he was a receivers coach, everybody would always stop by his office.
Yeah.
Explain to me the Dabo, like, what is it about his personality that's so magnetic?
His personality is contagious. It's one of those personalities that once you meet a guy like that, you want to continue to be friends with him or talk to him or just get the wisdom and knowledge.
But you guys, a lot of you guys, you have it. Deshaun has it. Other like Clemson guys have it as well, right? Were you guys all recruited like that because of your personality, or is it just kind of once you're around the place, you just kind of absorb that culture and become a part of it?
I would say they recruit guys, that have that mentality like Deshaun and I, but also they help groom it and they help get it out of you. Once you get there and help you reach, your full potential, not just as a football player, but a guy off the field. And I think that's what Clemson does that a lot of colleges don't do.
You guys, I mean, it's amazing what that program has become, amazing what's become of your NFL career.
Thank you.
Make sure you tell your mom that the world continues to just marvel at the person that she is and the guy that she's raised. Thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, man, my pleasure.
Doug Gottlieb here. Listen, you need to subscribe to the Fox Sports Radio channel. Why? Well, because you get me. Duh. Plus, great interviews, interesting content, and you can watch the best lineup in sports radio.